Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Furkan. Back to the Future'a devam ediyoruz gördüğünüz gibi. En son işte bizim çocuğun kankisi vardı, bir tane deli profesör. Gittik onu kurtardık bir şeyler yaptık. Ne kurtardı? Ben ne diyorum oğlum? En son işte onun not defterini bulduk. Bizim bir öküz var, Bif diye, ondan çaldık. Şimdi gidiyoruz. Bunun arabası bir anda önümüze düştü. Nasıl oldu biz anlamadık. Bakalım ne olacak. Evet, gir araba. DeLorean. Yeah, mine. Oh.
Doc?
Seviyoruz bu arabayı galiba. Ama araba bizi sevmiyor belli. Baksana, adam sevgisini osurarak gösterdi bize karşı.
Einstein!
Sen niye böyle bir köpek
Where did you
oldun?
come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Salak köpek sana cevap verecek mal. Adam gibi gir arabaya, bak, delilleri topla, kanıtları topla. Tövbe tövbe. Ya bu da karışık arabaymış ya. Ayakkabı.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this
Ya
isn't your
de
shoe.
git ya, salak adamın ayakkabısını nereden bileceksin sen? Bir ayak fetişi misin? Nesin arkadaş?
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Evet evet. O nasıl bir tepki lan öyle?
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right, last time departed, oh jeez. Come on. Crap!
Ne laneti lan.
Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Buluruz biz bir şekilde. Aç bunu sen bir. Açık kalsın, ne olacak? Ya açık kalsın lan, ne olacak?
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Lan niye yaptın sen o
I
eklemeyi
can
şimdi?
use those to enter a date into the time
Bak
circuits.
bir daha yap çok eklemeyi. Niye yapıyorsun o eklemeyi sen? Panel...
I can use
Oğlum
those
panel
to
farklı
enter a
şey,
date
gösteri
into the
farklı
time
şey, niye aynı görüntü çıkıyor?
Once I know when to look for
Ulan
Doc.
it. Ulan it. Herhalde arabadan çıkacağız. Değil mi? Değil mi? Bir şey kalmadı. Aynen kalmadı. Çık. Einstein'a soralım. Einstein! Sus lan. Eminim ben yeterli. De git. Lan şuradan.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Ha, tamam. Şimdi anladım ben o durumu. Tamam. Ya bu nasıl bir yürüme lan? Üf, 1646. Aslında her şey burada bak. Bu ipucu çok önemliydi. Bunu bulduk, yetti. Bakalım envanterimizde ne var? Nasıl bir envanter böyle? Neymiş? George McFly'in fotoğrafı.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah! I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Komik adammışsın Marty, aferin. Tamam lan. Hayır kullanmak istemiyorum. Bu neymiş?
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean bit. This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Mari. Yeter. Dur bakalım, buradan arabaya gireceğiz, başka bir işimiz yok.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Oğlum atmıyoruz, mal çocuk. Bunun şey yazanları okusana sen. Ya sen. Bak belan.
After all the trouble I
Ha tamam.
went through getting this
Nasıl bir oyun durdurul, Allah belan.
thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my
Tamam
sight.
tamam. Çık lan, çık çık. Çık araban. İşte bak, gelmiş hareketler yapıyor bir de.
After all the trouble I
Ya
went through
tamam. Hı? Geçtik lan. Peki öyle bir imkanımız da varmış. Ha işte hani koklatalım şunu. Siktir.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
Diyor abi.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Ya, 10 dakikada olsa da yaptık işte böyle. Zekiyiz kardeşim. Peki şu korkunç müzik niye hala bitmedi? O nasıl bir yürüme, o nasıl? Siktir lan Marty, bu hareketler ne senin böyle?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Hmm.
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Oha, dolanabiliyoruz mu çevrede? Oh yeah baby. Ama ben dolanmam.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Teyze. Evet şimdi.
It's locked. I guess there's time for a quick game.
Va. Gidiyor, oyun mu oynadın sen şimdi? Sen niye böyle bir adam oldun Marty?
Okay, now I'm ready.
İşimiz var burada, işimiz sen. Oyun oyna. Çal bir tane.
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Bunun kımonu sus diye çevirmişler abi belanızı.
Suspected hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh?
Kaldın öyle.
Stay there!
Bekliyorum teyzeciğim. Sus lan.
Leave that creature outside!
Ne diyorsun benim Einstein'ıma?
Sorry, Einstein.
Demek anlarım.
Well, took you long enough.
Teyze ortamı kurmuş lan.
There's a lot of stairs.
O
To
zıbası.
return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the
Yaşınla
other.
orantılı ha.
Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
Ne sandın?
No, I...
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of
Yeah.
10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids!
Ne iğrenç bir sesin var senin teyze.
Cigarettes!
Bir araştıralım.
Don't touch those!
Ne var ki gazetede?
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Ya, sanki biz elleyip bir şey yapacağız gazeteleri.
The candy looks older than I am.
Ama ondan yaşlı olamaz.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Tabii oğlum. Yüzyıllar öncesi resimleri.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Böyle bir şey kalmadı herhalde.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Ama Einstein gelmiş, bu nasıl gelememiş ya? Allah Allah.
What are these?
Kedi öldü.
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Falaya bakalım, sonra lanet olup gidelim buradan.
Miss Strickland, how about your tea? You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Herhalde bir şey kalmamış. Şu salakla bir de konuşalım, diyecek bir şey var mı?
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Teyze çok sıktı canım şu an.
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Onu da unuttu herhalde.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly!
Salak ben getirdim
No one
onu.
likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a
Köpekle
dog.
alışır bir insan.
When was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man.
Biraz hızlı
Your
konuş be.
generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time
Oğlum,
when
niggalar.
gangsters ruled the town.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy.
Ah sen çok zekisin ha Marty.
Following year, as I recall.
Boş muhabbet aç.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Tamam yardımcı oldu teyze bize.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
Bir koltuk
And
yapmış ya.
I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
Çık lan.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Oo teyze sen de. Şu daktiloya bakalım. Bakılmıyor. Onda yapacak bir şey yok galiba.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Buna boş muhabbete devam edeceğiz galiba bir süre.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Her
Do
mesleği
you know what
yapmış
date
yalnız.
that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things.
Fazla ilgi duyuyor.
Is that?
Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business. I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Bence de. Ah.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Yapabilecek bir şey yok ki. Başka ne var? Başka. Aa dışarı nasıl çıkacağız kanki? Sorun o.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling
Aynen.
by now.
Sen git be. Biz o sırada çıkalım dışarı.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
Oğlum gitti işte kadın mal. Malsın lan sen. Harbiden malsın. Okay, I understand.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Baktık ki olmaz önce zaten. Ha, bir daha bakacağım. Ya bir, sen ne iğrenç bir tipsin abi.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Abi gazeteleri alsak olmaz mı ya?
Miss Strickland? I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what...
Well,
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Tamam, burada işimiz bitti herhalde. Gidelim artık, yeter. Boş karı.
I'm not leaving until I find Doc somewhere in those newspapers.
Oho reis, sen de boşsun ha. Al bunları.
I told you not to touch those. I told you not to touch.
I think I'd better say this for Doc.
Ha tamam, anladım. Salağı göndereceğiz mutfağa. Git bakalım mutfağa.
There's the whistle.
Sen git, çabuk ol lan. Ha. Şimdi gazete.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned
Tam
vengeance
sesli
last
okuma da
night when
duyması
a mob
salak çocuk.
descended on the Hill Valley Police Station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Öldürüldü. Şey.
My newspapers.
Kaç lan kaç.
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Sen ne iğrenç bir
Help!
tip.
Police! I'm being attacked by...
Nasıl gittik lan geçmişe? Ha, daha gitmedik. Sadece böyle stil yaptık.
Marty,
Ya bir gidin
where you been,
arkadaşım ya.
son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Evet, devam edelim. Neden bu haldeyim dedi. Kurtarırız. Cadılar Bayramı.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party in May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure
Evet,
whatever
evet.
it is you're up to, you know what you're doing.
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you
Ya
gotta
tamam
go
abi,
out
sen
on a
bana
limb
ders
for the
verme ya.
ones you love, right? I wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
Gitti kardeşim, gitti. Gelin arabaya.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Einstein'de mi alıyoruz? Yes. Ben bunun filmlerini unutmuşum lan. Kaç yıldır izlemiyorum. Hadi bakalım.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Hadi bakalım, 31'e gidiyoruz. O nasıl bir cümle oldu lan öyle şimdi? Ben de şaşırdım hem. Ve geçmişe döndük galiba. Hadi bakalım. Hadi. Yes. Evet arkadaşlar. Burada bölüm bitirelim biz. Güzel gidiyor. Şimdi geçmişe döndük. Asıl oyun burada başlıyor. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşçakalın. İnternete kalın.